If this is too hard for you, you could bend the knee and then try to see how much you could send the heel towards your head, right? Compress. You're not really feeling straight, rather, or this. You're just feeling the compression. You got this. Good boy. Good boy. There you go. You got your bear now. Okay. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Georgina, and today is going to be a ladder flow. I uploaded one ladder flow, I think, here on my channel a year ago. I'm going to be linking that down below. It is actually how to get to your bird of paradise. This is really exciting. If you're new to ladder flow, it's basically taking you one step at a time, and then we're going to be going back to the beginning and then add another asana or yoga pose. Because it's kind of how I used to choreograph back when I was dancing in my, college days or university. For you to be able to get a transition smooth and fluid and as easy as it looks, like how you guys always tell me, believe me, it's not easy for me too, but I always believe that it doesn't really get easier, we only get smarter and stronger, right? And more flexible. So this is that kind of flow where you will be able to train your brain, your body, and your muscle memory to remember this type of sequencing even if you haven't practiced in a while. You will not even need to think about it. Your body will just take you there. All right, I'm so sorry I talk so much, but I really just wanted to say thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And yeah, grab your mat, yourself, and that's all you will need. Let's jump right in. Okie dokie, we're gonna start in a standing position. You can have your feet hip distance or feet together, it doesn't really matter. We're just going to be reaching our hands up overhead, breathing in. And as we reach the top, exhale, you're gonna have your hands to touch and palms down to your heart space. We're gonna do that 2 more times, okay? And I really want you to really feel your body. Ground all 4 corners of your feet. Engage your legs. Lift your kneecaps up and your thighs are drawing towards each other. Squeeze your glutes as you reach your hands up overhead. And as you exhale, you're gonna relax your legs and everything that I said as you bring your hands down to your heart space. Last one, give it your all. Inhale, reach up. Engage everything that I said. And exhale, you're slowly letting go of the glutes, your inner thighs, your knees, and hands to heart. Good. Take a deep breath in here. Breath out. Open your eyes if you closed it with me, and let's shake our body. Woo! Let's begin. We're gonna start in a tree pose, okay? So if you need more warm up, like I always say here in my videos, make sure that you warm up yourself completely because I'm not gonna take you to a warm up here. This is just basically a ladder kind of flow in a standing asanas type of sequencing. All right. We're gonna lift the knee. Let's start with the right knee. I'm gonna face my side so you can see me. You're gonna hug your right knee towards your chest and then get that point in the toes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Stretch the knees that is standing here. Good. Hold and circle the foot. Flex and then reverse. Finding your balance as you do this, you want to really focus on one point in front of you. And I'm going to try my best to cue before I get into it, if I can, so that you don't need to move and watch a lot, right? So just listen to my voice and drop it down. Doing that on the other side, I'm just going to face the other side. You don't need to move. Left knee towards your chest, hug it, and then point the toes down. As you really work on straightening that standing leg, right? So as you do that, lifting that right kneecap up, you will feel that your weight is shifting towards the right side of your leg. And you can actually tend to lift more your knee up. Compress your body And then relax a little bit. Now, flex the foot and starting to rotate the left ankle. One direction, and then reverse the direction. Focusing again, one point in front or down where you can keep your drishti, right? Your gaze, so that you can find your balance. Whew, let go. Shake, shake, shake your legs. I'm gonna turn the other side again, and we're gonna do that on the right. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, right knee towards the chest. Inhale, you're gonna pivot that knee towards the right side, outside now. And then you're gonna grab the foot with the hand, right hand, and then sending it in towards your inner thigh. This is now your tree pose. Lift it as high as possible from your knee. And then have your right hand all the way up, finding your balance here. Take a deep breath in. Suck your belly in, scoop your belly, and exhale, relax your shoulders. Hands are still up. Inhale, you're going to really elongate the side body, stretch up. And then exhale, relax the shoulders. Down. Beautiful. Inhale, last time. Stretch, 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 stretch. Hold your breath for 3, 2, and 1. And then exhaling to release, let it all go. Shake your body. Put the foot down. Doing that on the left foot. Left knee towards your chest. Good. Inhale, reach both hands up. And then exhaling, left knee will draw to the left side. Swing it out. Good. Now, try to see if you could get that foot in the inner thigh. Tree pose without the help of your hand. If not, then grab your foot with a hand and lift it as high as you can. I want it almost in your inner thigh as much as possible. Good. So left knee will stick it out as far as your end range can go. Inhale, reach up, navel in, and exhale, you're just gonna relax the shoulders down, hands are still up. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, stretch the side body. Tree pose, lengthen, feel you're tall, and exhaling, relax your shoulders. Good. Last one, inhale, stretch. This is now Antara Kumbhaka. We're gonna hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna relax your body and exhale here. Whew, all the way down. Beautiful. Shake it up. Okay, now we're gonna add on to that. Okay, the next is gonna be tree pose. Inhale, and then stick it to your inner thigh. Good. From here, if it's the right foot that is up, you're gonna grab it with the right hand, right? So inside here, in front of your heel, let go of the foot from the thigh as you grab your heel with the right hand, right? So you're inside, grabbing it, and try to straighten the right leg. This is now our standing split. So find your balance. So it doesn't matter wherever you are, but I want your leg to the sides as much as your end range allows, right? So it's gonna be different for everyone. If it's here, that is fine. Wherever you are in that like external rotation of the right leg. Okay, from here, try to lift it as high as you can, and I want you to root all 4 corners or 3 points of that standing foot. And as you do that, lift the kneecaps up, raise the right foot higher. As much as possible, we're holding this position as much as you can hold. Good. Balance. Find your balance. Breathe. When I'm balancing, I like my breaths very short. And now you're gonna find your own breath rhythm, right? Everybody is gonna be different. You are gonna be different. So I want you to really feel your own body. And let go. It's gonna be a lot of holds here, okay? We're gonna do that and add that onto the other side. When you're ready, left knee towards your chest. Tree pose. Stick it to your inner thigh. Inhaling as you grab the foot or the heel with the left hand inside, stretching as you exhale. Now, finding your balance, focusing here, send it as out as you can with your end range. Inhale, root that right corners of the foot. And exhale here. Now find your steady breath rhythm to focus on your balance. I like mine again, short breaths. It's gonna depend on you. You could really, with each exhalation, you could try to really lift as high as your legs could go. Like with each breath. Good, holding and finding your balance. Point the toes, energy from each of your fingers and also toe. Finger and toe. And release, let go. All right, so we piece together tree pose and then standing splits. We're gonna add into it again. After this whole thing, we're gonna be flowing away. And I'll show you really how I do that with this kind of ladder flow. All right, right knee towards your chest. Send it as high as you can so you could swing it easy and stick it to the inner thigh, tree pose. Good, standing splits. You're gonna find now your own breath rhythm here. We're all gonna be different. And then lifting that right leg up, straighten the knees, send it towards the side, finding your balance. Okay, for our next asana or yoga pose, you're going to send it towards your front, the leg. And as you do that, it doesn't matter if you have a bent knee or straight, okay? You're going to really scoop your belly to get that compression in, right? Your left hand will now cross to the other hand on top, grabbing now the heel. With both hands, you're grabbing your heel, right? From here, you can actually get a bend in that standing knee, right? If this is too hard for you, you could bend the knee and then try to see how much you could send the heel towards your head, right? Compress. You're not really feeling, you could have a standing knee, straight rather, or this. You're just feeling the compression. I want you to work on the belly and thigh compression here. Good. And then, it's like a pistol squat, but it's with a bind, right? And then release. Good. Oh, hi, buddy. That's a lot of hold there. Okay, we're gonna be holding a lot because you see why. When your body gets used to the hold, you will be able to move fluidly to each transition. All right, we're doing that on the other side. Left knee towards your chest. Good. Send it out to the side for your tree pose. Breathe in, breathe out for your standing splits. Grab the heel with the left hand and send it out more to the side. Good. You could actually have that leg outside if you're more advanced of your torso because this is great for your hip socket, right? You want to see and observe maybe some bone structure so you can see and you can feel it. You will actually feel it in your own body. Nobody can feel it like your own body or like yourself. From there, good. We're holding, that's okay, right? You could stay here, bent knee, and then from there, straighten it in front, right? I'm giving you options so you can feel what works best for you. Same thing, crossing arms, grabbing the heel, and get a bent in the standing knee for balance, and compress. Good. Pistol squat, variation, bind. Good, holding. And now you can play with the standing knee. Maybe you can straighten. See if you can find your balance, bending and straightening. This is gonna be really hard and that's okay, right? We're trying to work on our legs and our standing asanas here. And release, good. Even if that's too short for you, you can of course try this again with longer holds, right? Because the longer, the better. All right, now we're gonna add some more. Okay, right knee to your chest, tree pose. Gonna move a little bit faster, then standing splits. Beautiful. Send it towards your chest. Good. For your dragon pistol variation, good. And then from here, okay, now you're gonna bend the knee. Beautiful. And as you do that, you're gonna let go of the left hand and you're gonna swing the right knee and foot back. You're gonna grab it with the right hand. Now your left hand will go all the way up. You know what's next is dancer's pose. Okay, you could actually just kick here, kick up here and do the dancer's pose. But I'll give you option, okay? You could also do like what I'm more used to is like I'm gonna focus on my elbow, okay? You're gonna rotate the elbow from facing back. You're gonna rotate it towards the side as you flip. You're not gonna do flip grip, but you're gonna flip your palm now facing up as you grab the toes. Okay? So again, from this position, right, you're turning your elbows towards the sides, so then you can flip the toes, you're back to that, right? So from here, turning the elbows towards the side to lift your hands up and then back to behind. Now you're grabbing the foot from the inside. This is just another option. I like my dancer's pose this way. This is going to be different depending on your bone structure, what feels comfortable for you. Okay, so find what works best. And we're going to end there. We're going to do that on the other side. All right. When you're ready, inhale, reach up, tree pose. Now every variation, or every time we go on a pose, you might look different there, and that's okay. That's what we are practicing here. Okay, from there, standing splits, because you want to try all variations where your body goes naturally. Good. From there, you're gonna send it towards your center. You could bend the knee, giving you options, and then straighten here. Compress, pistol squat variation with a bind. Now bending the knee as you get that standing knee straight, grabbing the foot from behind. Now hand up, right hand up. Good. From here, again, look at my elbow, right? I'm gonna face it out so I can slide and then in, right? So I basically face it out and in so that I could grab the inside. Now that's gonna depend on you. It might be different for you. If you're here, you might be just like, whoop, right? But I like my flow, so I like to really touch my foot like that. All right, and dancer's pose. Okay, we're gonna hold it here for about 5 seconds or 3 breaths. And release. Whoo! All right, other side, we're gonna add in figure 4. Right, we're gonna be doing swings back and forth, figure 4 chair. Ready? We're gonna be doing a little faster for each transition again, and then holding the last asana. Inhale, tree pose. Exhale, standing splits. Good. Inhale, grab the other heel. Exhale to compress. Inhaling, finding your dancer's pose. Exhaling to kick up and finding your balance. Good. Hopefully you're following along, and you can follow along from here. You're gonna send that right foot into your chest, same thing what we did earlier. Good, hand up, both hands, and then figure 4. Right ankle stacks onto the other thigh, figure 4 chair. Good. Holding it here. Suck your belly in, navel in, rib cage is drawing in, and release. We're doing that on the other side. Woohoo! Are you enjoying this? This is fun. I like this type of flows. All right, inhale, tree pose. Exhale, standing splits. Whoo! Inhale to your pistol variation. Good. Compress your body and exhale here. Again, find your own breath rhythm. Inhaling, switching that leg, swinging it back. Dancer's pose, kick up, exhale. Good. When you're ready here, holding for a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Send that left knee towards your chest. Both hands will raise up. Stacking that left ankle on top of the right thigh. Figure 4. Chair pose. Hold 4, 5. Look down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woohoo! Good. Shake it up. All right. Next, we're gonna add in some more. It's gonna do faster. When you're ready, inhale, reach up. Tree pose. 'Pose. 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 ' Good. Dragon pistol. Compress. Dancer's pose. Kick up. Figure 4. Good. And now we're gonna send the right knee. Again, swing it back with a bent knee. It's easier to swing and then straighten to your warrior 3. Virabhadrasana 3. Good. All right. From here, we're gonna add another pose because we're already here. Okay. From this position, we're just gonna step back as far as you can and then getting into your warrior 1 or crescent. I'm just gonna adjust myself there. Right? So ground the back heel. And why I say crescent or warrior is because this is gonna depend on each transition you do. Every time you go in here, it will be different, right? So as you do warrior 3, sometimes it might not be enough, and then you might be able to ground the heel for warrior 1, wherein you can stack the knee on top of the heel. Another one is that when you're on warrior 3, and then you get a bend in that standing knee before you land, compressing belly and thigh connection there, and grab back, right? And then maybe it's farther. So if you ground your heel, it's a little farther, you can actually get a tippy toe in front. Good, if that feels better for you. So I'm just like showing you all the ways how I flow intuitively. It's gonna depend on everything, right? So when you step there, warrior 1, all right? When you're ready, we're doing that on the other side. Whew. Inhale, tree pose. Exhale. Standing splits. Good. Dragon pistol squat. Cross your arms, compress. When you're ready, dancer's pose. Kick up. Good. When you're ready, figure 4. Good. All right, now we're transitioning to Virabhadrasana 3, warrior 3. Get that standing knee bent. And then from there, as you transition to that T shape, you're now straightening the standing leg. Beautiful. From here, if you got a bend in the knee, woohoo, compress your thigh and belly, step the left leg back, ground the heel, warrior 1. Or again, you could get a tippy toes, right? Depending on where you land. Woohoo! All right. Now when you're ready, we're gonna add some more. After the warrior 1, we're gonna be twisting. Okay. We're gonna be doing and probably staying the pose as faster, like one after the other, okay? Let's breathe in, breathe out. All right, ready? Tree pose. Standing splits. Cross it in front of you, pistol squat variation. Compress, bend the knee. Good. Dancer's pose, kick it back, lift the leg up and hand, kick it up. Left hand down. Figure 4, coming in. Woo, send your hands up and then chair pose. Good. Warrior 3, bending the knee, swifting that right leg back, T-shape with the body. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Bend the standing knee, drop it back, warrior 1. Beautiful. I'm just gonna move. From your warrior 1, we're gonna twist, right? So left hand will drop behind the leg and then right hand will twist back over the head. Good. I'm gonna add some more here, okay? When you do this, back bend, you're gonna send basically cartwheeling the arm. Right arm forward, left hand up, and then finding your revolved half moon, okay? So this shape. You could ground the right hand down and then left hand up. Flex the lifted foot. Okay, are you still here with me? Can you still go follow along? Good. So again, this is gonna depend, right? Floating hand or not. Doing that on the other side. Whoo, do you still remember? You got this. All right, faster. In 3, 2, a little bit faster. 1, tree pose. Standing splits. Pistol squat. Dancer's pose. Figure 4. Warrior 3. Good. Drop to warrior 1. Good. Right hand drops down. Left hand sweeps up and over the head. Twist your warrior. And then lean to your thigh with your belly as you lift the back heel up. You're now going to form that half moon revolved. Look to the right side. Flex the lifted foot. Good. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. All right. Are you ready for the next? Ooh, we're getting somewhere, right? Now you're getting the sequencing. That's the art of sequencing. It's so beautiful. I really love this. I hope you enjoy this one too. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying this, okay? All right, next is, I'll take you there. Whew, and also as you do that, your legs are gonna be burned. You're gonna work on the legs. Tree pose. Standing splits. Pistol squat with the bind. Dancer's pose. Kick up. Figure 4 shape. Chair pose. Warrior 3. T-shape with the body. Preparing to land for warrior 1. Reverse the warrior. Revolved half moon. Good. All right, from here, we're gonna go transition to our half moon. So from here, left hand down, and you're just going to get into the supported warrior 3 first, right? So that you can square your hips. So when you're here, and then you're squaring both now, right? Because here it's a little bit different. You feel that shifting of the hip. From there, now you're gonna let go of the right hand and opening the right hip, stacking the hip joints, half moon. Good, hold, flex the foot, and release. Whew. Let's do that on the other side. Are you still there? We got this. All right, let's go. Woo, chair or tree pose. And standing splits. Dragon, pistol squat, sorry. Dancer's pose. Figure 4. Chair pose. Warrior 3. Preparing to land, bend the knee, warrior 1. Good. Reverse or twist and revolve the warrior 1. Good. Yeah, and step forward. Woo, big step. Revolved half moon. Good. All right, from here, right hand down, supported warrior 3. Get to that squared hips and open the hip joint. Stack it. Left hand all the way up, half moon. Good. We're holding. Yeah, all right. Woohoo, all right, next. You know what to do. Do you know what's next? All right, we're gonna do it again and faster. When you're ready. Woo, tree pose. Standing splits. Woo. Dragon, a pistol squat, sorry. Dancer's pose. Figure 4 chair. Now you're getting it smoother, right? Warrior 3. Yeah, as much as you repeat and repeat, this is gonna be super beneficial. Good, warrior 1, bend the knee. Reverse the warrior. Step forward, revolved half moon. Good. Drop the left hand down for supported warrior 3 and half moon pose. Other hand, other side. Good. from here. When you're ready, you're just gonna drop the right leg down. Whoop, finding now your warrior two. Good, right? So basically, oops, I'm just gonna move. The right foot is parallel to the edges of the mat. Warrior two, okay? We're gonna add some more because it's getting longer and longer now. We're gonna reverse the warrior. Right hand will drop down here, or you could have it behind, right? Depending on what you prefer. And then from there, you're going to just send the left hand down outside of the left foot, right? So again, from there, we did warrior two. We're gonna reverse the warrior. And then left hand will drop all the way down. Right hand sweeps all the way up. Stretch the front knee, right? So we're now in Trikonasana. So again, warrior two and then Trikonasana, right? I just did step by step there. Okay, from there, we're gonna do that on the other side. Faster when you're ready. Inhale, tree pose. Exhale to your standing splits. Good. Pistol squat, or rather, yeah, pistol squat. Hi, buddy. Sorry. And then, good. Dancer's pose. Figure four shape, chair pose. Virabhadrasana 3. Preparing to step to warrior 1. Good. Reversing the warrior. Good. And step forward, revolved half moon. Drop the right hand down, half moon, stack your hip joints, left hand up. Dropping the left foot down, warrior two. Woo, cartwheeling the arms. Good. And then reverse the warrior. And then right hand all the way down. Stretch the right knee as you also lift the left hand up. Trikonasana. Good job. Okay. And then next is we're gonna do revolved pyramid. And we're gonna do that again. Let's see, we're gonna do that there and here, and then we're almost done. Woohoo! We're gonna do both, and then we're gonna flow, and I'll show you a different approach. All right? When you're ready, tree pose. Standing splits. Pistol squat. Dancer's pose. Figure four, chair pose. Virabhadrasana 3. Landing, finding your warrior 1. Warrior reverse, or reverse the warrior. Good. Step forward, revolved half moon. Left hand down, supported warrior 3. Stack the hip joints, open the hips, half moon. Drop the right foot down, finding your warrior 2. Right hand slides behind, revolve or reverse the warrior, or left or hand behind. Good, all the way down for your Trikonasana. Left knee will straighten, right hand sweeps all the way up, triangle pose. Good, next we're gonna revolve pyramid, drop the right hand down, you're gonna pivot the back heel now, lifting it up. Right? So you're in the ball of your foot and left hand sweeps up. Now from here, you could ground the heel too, depending on where you land and how you flow at the moment, right? Good. Woohoo! And then from there, we're just gonna step our hand or leg back and vinyasa through. Shift your weight forward, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward dog. And that is that flow on that side. We're doing that on the other side. Woohoo! And then one last round of it with Goddess. I'll show you how I'm gonna piece it together when alternately, all right? Let's do it. Last one here. Inhale, tree pose, standing splits. Good. Pistol squat. Compress with the bind variation. Dancer's pose, kick it back. Ooh, stand up, kick it up. Beautiful. Figure 4, sending the left knee in front, cross it to the other leg, chair pose. Finding your balance, keeping that right knee bent, transitioning to warrior 3. Good. Slow and controlled, bending the right knee as you land to your warrior 1. Good. Reverse the warrior. And all the way, you're going to, whoop, revolved half moon. Sorry, I did a different warrior, reverse warrior there. And drop the right hand down and half moon pose. Good. Are you still following along? After this, you're gonna bend the knee, coming into warrior 2. Good. Revolve or reverse the warrior. All the way down, straightening the right knee, Trikonasana. Look up. Good. Left hand down. Good. Revolve pyramid. You can lift the back heel or ground it. Good. And then vinyasa through. Step the right foot back. Shift your weight forward, shoulders past the wrist. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Yay! Almost done! All right. Now what we're gonna do is, I'll show you. All right, are you still there? How are you doing? Is it a little intense? That's good, right? To really get your sequencing in your head, muscle memory building. All right. Whew. A little shaky. When you're ready, listen carefully because it's gonna be a different now. It's not gonna be what we did, all right? But same thing. Inhale, reach up, tree pose to the right side. Good. Now we're gonna transition to that standing splits. Woohoo! Good. And then pistol squat. Same thing, dancer's pose. Good. Figure 4, chair pose. Virabhadrasana 3. Warrior 1. Okay, this is where we end. From warrior 1, we're gonna pivot ourselves to goddess pose. Good. And then let's see if you could do the reverse. Now this is training your head or your brain. All right, you got this. I'm gonna guide you. From this goddess, we're gonna transition to the other side. Warrior 1. Beautiful. Then reverse. Warrior 3. Good. What's next here? Figure 4 shape, chair pose. Good. Dancer's pose. Pistol squat. Good job. We're almost there. Standing splits. Good. And back to your tree pose. Good. So that's how I would do it. And then if you want to do more of the revolve, let's do it since we're already here. Okay, standing here, we're gonna transition now to warrior 3. Okay? And then drop, warrior 1. Good. Reverse or revolve that warrior. Woohoo! Twist. Revolved half moon, step it forward. Supported warrior 3. Half moon, open the hips. Good. Warrior 2, step it back. Cartwheel the arms. Reverse the warrior. All the way down, Trikonasana, straighten the front knee. Pivot the back heel for your revolved pyramid. Good. Now I'm gonna bend both my knees actually for low lunge. Okay, from here we're gonna transition to our skandasana facing the side edges of the mat. Good. We can add a bind if that feels good. And transitioning to the other side to do everything what we did on the other side. Right, so now you can feel the sequencing. A lot of the switches are goddess, skandasana, warrior poses. All right, when you're ready, we're gonna try, let me see if I can have it in my head, the reverse of what we did. Okay, now we're gonna pivot ourselves facing the other side of the mat for a revolved pyramid pose. Right hand down, left hand sweeps all the way up. Good, breathe. It's almost like one breath cycle each pose, right? Left hand will drop down. We're gonna get our trikonasana. Pivot the back foot to that like warrior 2 shape, or whatever feels comfortable for you is fine. Look up. Good. From here, bending the front knee, cartwheeling the arms, warrior 2. Good. Right? Reversing the warrior because it's hard to do the reverse first before warrior, and then back to warrior 2. So you're just piecing it together, right? It's so cool. All right, from here, what's the next? And then we step forward, woohoo! Half moon. You could actually float if you like, and then drop the hand down, floating to your revolved half moon. Woohoo! See how hard that is? Ooh, that's hard for me. Woohoo! And then back to warrior 1. Or actually, we reversed here, right? And then warrior 1. Whoo, back to goddess. Hands down to your heart space. Inhale, stretch both hands and arms and feet, legs. Exhale, hands to your center, goddess legs. Again, inhale. Exhale. And that is it. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed that. That was really intense, but it's a good one for your muscle memory to really remember that, right? So every time you stop, you pause, you know, like a long break, say weeks, months, you will still get there if you just do that so often. The trick is really just practice, right? And if you get to do how you started and then you reverse that, it's also retraining the brain. So eventually you'll be able to really flow intuitively without thinking too much. It's just that your body will always going to take you where your body wants to go, right? It's like listening to the body. I know it sounds so cliche. So yeah, if you have any more suggestions from me, I would love to really help. This is something I'm really passionate about. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Even if you didn't like this, still give it a thumbs up because it was a little bit hard. And I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye! You can come here, okay? You can come inside. You're so cute with bear, okay? There. You got your bear now. Okay, go play with your bear. I love you. Kisses first. Kisses, mama.